Dun dun dun. Bing bing. Dun dun dun. Bing bing. Dun 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 dun. Bing bing bing. Welcome back, everybody. It's more hearts and more Amnesia, Machine for Pigs. Last time we actually figured out what the hell we were supposed to be doing. We're trying to save the Chillins. The Chillins who have gotten into the machine, and we have to clear the pumps and start the engines and do the doodads and whatnot. And we're loading stuff. Immediately before we ended last time, we fell down a flight of stairs that exploded for no apparent reason. See? That flight of stairs, which is now less useful than it once was. Whee! See? It doesn't do anything now. It's quite useless. Anyway, it's time for us to open this door and proceed onward.
Come on, slow coach. It's this way.
Ah! My little journal thingy has popped up. So trapped. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone, who seems so close to my own, who seems to know me so well, does he lead me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? But do I have a choice? Even though his motives are unknown to me, I must find my boys. Who are already dead, I bet. And I will follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth that will lead me to Edwin and Enoch. You know they're dead. I know they're dead. My parents are dead. Oh, hello. I know I have to pick that up. It's important.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
I'm not little. Stop calling me tiny. Don't call me Shirley. Alright, well. I guess I should stop trying to open everything, because... Oh, unlike Amnesia, or even, the potato version of Amnesia, there's just not so much going... Oh, hello? Going on. There's more shaking. You can see there's a lot less you can interact with. So we might as well accept that it is now relatively linear. And you go ahead on. It's your move. Sounds like someone ran up a bunch of stairs. A bunch of metal stairs, even. Stairs of metal rather than meat. Even though metal, because metal is better than meat when it comes to stairs. Oh. Journal, huh? Intriguing. The gates are far too heavy for a man to lift and are instead hoisted aloft by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors connected to these electrical switches. Whilst the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun and the gates will remain an impenetrable barrier to progress. What gate is that? Alright, well. We can only open that door a little bit. How unfortunate. Oh, we will proceed this way then. We cannot pick up that door. Oh, see, that's that is a fuse. That is a 10 amp fuse for 1,000 volts. But we found this fuse. We're so awesome. Oh, there we go. That seems unsafe, but we did it anyway. Alright, cool. That's still blocked.
I guess we'll just have to go back the way we came. Minor backtracking. And forward tracking. Yep. I see, there are multiple things we could have taken. At least 2. Oh, I'm turning this thing. What am I turning it for? I guess that'll do. If it won't do, well, I'll just raise it back up, I suppose. Doop, walking through the thing. Ah, I guess this is the gate it was talking about. So now we'll walk down the stairs through the shaking.
Bandaged feet and eyes, small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
But what clever machinery it all is. And some more bottles. Oops. Oh, I see. Hooray! We have victoriously escaped the barrels. And some more tools. And we go over here. We hop up this over. Alrighty. Nice. Is there something up here we must accomplish or get to or what have you? Guess not. Huh. Oh, herp derp. Here's a lever. It's not the door, it's not the way out. No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, so we gotta take that. Ooh! Ouch! Ouch, my face! It's full of bleeding. Alright. There was a explosion. All I know is that all this green stuff sure don't look healthy. And some people running about. There. Okay, I can't go up that way because there are no what's-its. The bars are down. Means I'm gonna have to flick this lever. Oh, it exploded. No. Alright. It's making violin noises at me. That can't be good. Violin noises. Woo. So we'll walk. Ah, hello. August 19th, 1899. Von Reichenbach fights with the Odic force, whilst that ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul. They are both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and innard, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser. But here, in our temples of steel, I have witnessed the severed head of a man, recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage, immersed in a solution of Brennenburg compound, opened his eyes and cries, "Oh, where are my legs, sir? Where is my body? We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dead darling Lily, it is too late for you, but I promise you this. I will save our children from death, and, if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction." Okay. I am Herbert West, Reanimator. I think his name was Herbert. No. Fuck off. Well, this explains... Whoa. Okay. Hey there, buddy. You're probably going to be a dangerous thing next time. You're probably going to be dangerous, and I'm going to die all the times. Boop. Ba-doo. I've got my fuse. Making piggy noises. Ah, journal. More electrical sabotage. This fellow is thorough in his sabotage, if somewhat repetitive. Stench from these barrels is quite discomforting. As we'd certainly hope that whatever chemistry this room is designed to store is not a defining feature of the flood that threatens my children. Yeah, we're just curing them from death. Seems the chemical processor is merely one part of a much larger complex. No easy route for me, then. I will follow my fever, the calls of my children, wherever they may lead me, as I move further into the strange empire. Alright. See children running in the distance.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and that way just leads us back over here. Also, fancy grating. Not really the most structurally sound. Somehow I get the feeling I don't really want to fall down there. So... I guess I don't have much of a choice. I did.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
Oh, well, I guess there's another thing I need to do. Which it will be over here. Oh, look, more stairs. Go up these stairs. Ah, that's a vault.
I told you he'd come.
Alright. We're just gonna stand right in the middle, so if something comes barreling out, it'll kill us dead. Come on, you can do it. Bubbly boiler. I can't use that box. Oh, I need to do this. Ah. I'm going to operate this airlock. Yes! Success! Lady with a cooking a baby. Flood breach. Emergency shutdown in place. Huh. My little backlit diagram thing. My old school coup-de-gram. And another one of them goats. I like me my goats, apparently. It's kinda weird. So, let us investigate this. I just have all my bottles in the desk, huh? Let me guess, this one's gonna have a book. Okay, books, and... oh, there's usually bottles in that one. There's a bottle in that one. Alright. Nothing of interest in there. Yes, I know, I saw the door flashing at me. Alright. Oh, I want to secure the door. Oh well. We have done what we have gone here to do. So, go through the scary door. Collar the neck of the noose. 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of water, a pinch of salt, a handful of mince, a bay of leaf, a herb, and a skeleton key for the nursery, and a mixing will go together. Okay, that doesn't make too much sense, but whatever. Toot toot, industry! Hump dump dum, hump dump dum. Okay. We got a vase of flowers, and some horsies, and some dudes riding them. Turn on that light. So we have electricity. Oh, I'm coming.
I have such visions to share with thee. If my jaw be unshackled and you harvest the crust from my eyes,
That's kind of
they can be clean
you.
like this, that my thoughts and words can unfouled be.
Okay, that made less sense than usual. I can pick up all these chairs, but apparently I can't really do anything with them. Well, so noted. We're not playing this for, you know, a challenge. We're playing it for spooks. Alright, and there's that. Piss off, chair! Shirt. It's a weird place to put a shirt. May 1st, 1899. But then, what if they could stand upright and walk as men? What if the brute were harnessed thus? Would they sing? Would they find their own god? I have seen these things, and I will tell you now. No, they will not. But they will happily accept fealty to a god thrust upon them and worship it thus given. In this I realize they are no different to the masses. They are much the same as us. Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, I understand that we too are shackled and must be set free. Free the man, we cut the man. In order to cross that great evolutionary line, it must first be painted upon the ground. Woo! We are committing sins against God and nature. Spooky music. Oh, hello. Alright, well, we'll just let that wail in the background. Ah, there. It's over. Oh, hello, paper. August 22nd, 1899. In America they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me this seems folly, but perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories, they are compacted in the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talk of this. They talked of how, when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What palaces lie beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and reappropriating what we find. And at the center of the planet, my architect tells me there's a great iron ball. It is the egg of the world. Now, no building geofronts. How do we take out entire bridges? I mean, is that what we're looking at here? I guess so. Anyway, drawer full of teeth. Yep. Used to be able to control people with teeth back in the day. You know, just like they said in The Hogfather. Old magic worked. Sort of like DNA today. I'm sure there's a book that's been written about that somewhere. Some sci-fi fantasy thriller thing. October 11th, 1899. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using low levels of a laudanum derivative and feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits, and we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further soothe the product. We find Debussy particularly effective in this regard. Ah, this is our machine for pigs. Turning pigs into men, or men into pigs, or fueling pumps. Volatile chemicals are in use. These materials are highly corrosive. Wear protection. Alright, let me get my Jimmy hat out. Oop, crisp. There we go. We are finally seeing some dead pigs. Got some pig butt and some messed up pig face. Now, that doesn't bug me too much because in San Diego you can't throw, especially if you're a Mason, you can't throw a rock without hitting a Filipino. And Filipino, pig, because they break that out for all like 3rd degrees and stuff, and big fancy shindigs. That stuff is good. But really, it's like a whole pig just there. It's smiling at me. So, yeah. It's like, oh look, it's a CG pig. Whatevs. Truck fueling station. Oh, I got a journal page. My journal. Oh, factory offices. All the suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of life. It's every bit as someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex, yet this facade, when examined closely, is just that, a falsification. But I must put aside my anxieties, quell the unease that bit my stomach, and continue on my path. Pumping station. It appears to be some kind of fueling station. I have seen automobiles demonstrated at Mr. Yarham and Mr. Cinnamon's works, but the smell here is all wrong. It is not petroleum, of that I am sure. Everything suggests to me that this machine must be significant in some way. You gotta tell them, Soylent fuel is made from pigs. Yep, wear protection. Nope. Now we're gonna try this door again. Because I'm nothing. Oh, there we go. Awesome. And we look at some more pigs. Yeah, we can pick up this pig. Dum dum dum, I'm Piggy. And this pig is somehow, I can actually influence how it rotates, so it must be lighter than that teddy bear I picked up. Splat! Get over there, piggy. Piggy, piggy, piggy! Oh yeah, I'm a horrible person, but we knew this. Open you door. Actually, we're gonna leave you half open. We're gonna... Oh, I don't want to go through there yet. I want to look over here. Because there might be things to look at. Ha! Yeah, I'm totally not gonna jump out of a window until I know that I have to. So yeah, we'll go this way. Obviously we're going to have to go that way. Oh, hello. Hello, broom closet. September 28th, 1899. Imagine, they say, a machine one day that might think like a man. If this is to be desired, one might also boast of creating a man who breathes like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, rutting carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives onto the streets. Alleys and gutters running freely with the careless spill of their conjoinings. The air thick with the whimperings of lust. Bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spray his seed over passers-by. And yet, this is the condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity would be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage as I reject these men of government. Get the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. Ah, kill the poor! I could make some political commentary, but I'm not going to, because that's too easy. And now we've walked outside, and I'm going to adjust myself so I can see slightly better. So I'm not using any light. This light is apparently for chumps. Come over here, box. Come on. You door, you open. Yeah, it's a big open spot with music. So we're gonna go this way. So I don't miss anything. Oh, alright, so that's just where we came in. And I keep pulling this out. And you... Oh, okay, it's open all the way it can come. So we'll go back here where the music played for us. Music is apparently over. Alright, well, we can't open that. Ah, but we can read this. Delivery schedule. How in blazes are we supposed to meet these damn schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its designated function? These cursed newfangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine, there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning that crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well, sod it, says I. Enough for a night, and to my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Templar for a jar. Alright. Holy orders. This church is connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the facility, given the locked doors and the fueling station. The truck blocks my way, however, almost as the saboteur knew that I might consider this alternative entrance. Oh, this church.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
St. Dunistan's Church. Mandus Company Meat Processing Factory, year 1828. I am a food processor. Wow, 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 wow. In we go. Chemical transportation danger, highly corrosive and highly flammable. Is this a tank? Nah, it's probably empty. Anyway, journal. My journals. A strange container as canister looks as if it may fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same fetid, unholy reek. I'll not think of that which I saw pass me in its cage. I'll not gaze again into that dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself, an opportunity perhaps to gain access to St. Dunstan's. I don't even know what he's talking about. Let's look at this Okudagram. Ah, flood breach. Emergency shutdown in place. We are in that place. Oh, I guess we could have looked at one of these cages here. But we missed it. Alright, well, whatever. Come here, canister. Run, run, run. Strangers not allowed on this works. Inquiries to be made at the lodge. Ah, I see. Boink. And we pump the stuff into... Oh, I see. There's something up there. Alright. Yoink. And now that we have this... What? Journal page? Okay, my journal. Fast getaway. Dear sweet Lord of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape, grasp this container and its putrid contents, and feed this place before that creature that nearly man returns. Because it can't follow me on the hallowed ground. Oop, I dropped it. So I'm going to walk carefully. Who knows? This could be explosive. I don't even know where this goes. It doesn't go in there. Oh, it goes in there. So how do I make this go? Oh, do I turn that wheel? Do I push that button? Oh, there's a crank, right? It's usually... Ah, here we go. Crank. Okay, that's all we needed it to move. So here we go. And now we're gonna close this behind us.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
And of course now we've got a graveyard. It's all... What? Oh. Wait, what am I looking at? Okay, we got a body. Alright, bound. And there's a pig right there. Well, that's somewhat unusual. And I can't really walk past it. It doesn't... Whoa. Okay, we can walk past it. We just have to be a bit more maneuverable about it. Alright. Oh, well, we can't get there from here. Hey, look at that line over there. Oh, it's just a window shutter that's moving in the wind that we cannot interact with. Alright. Into the church. Livestock and Bibles. Lily dancing on the table, her eyes aflame. His love burnt into his heart scarred from the heat of his love dancing. Toot toot industry. Journal. My journal. Inside St. Dunstan's. We sat here, I remember. We sat in our black, we mourned and we prayed and we bowed our heads. How I hated God then, how I spurned him. If this is our Lord, this pig who robs me of my wife, then I refute his embrace. I will carve a new God for us all. Such madness, such fool I was. If such blasphemous ravings had remained within me, I would be doomed. But even here I feel the machine throb beneath the flags, and I know my path awaits me. Do I have no journal? Nope. God is dead and no one can. Well, see, look, I've locked all this stuff up too. So, can't go those ways. That way is already open. As is that one. So I'm gonna go this way. That goes through some stairs. That doesn't seem right. Some more stairs. There we go. Twin candles bent to the will of the central saint on November 23rd, 1899, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, but he's like all the others. So the old priest has gone to the holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them, a shepherd indeed. No. And I'm gonna get some more bottles. Oh. No, that's good. Scrolls. Kind of weird. And nope. And nope. And book. A bibli. Kind of makes sense, right? So the guy you would expect to have a bibli. Eh. And another pig mask. Ah, hello there.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
You have a tendency to relate things in porcine terms, Mr. Mandus. Oh, that's cute. Alright. Now we're gonna open you. Just more candles. And some doors and stuff. And something that sounds like a scream. Father Jeremiah's Journal, October 1st, 1899. They flock to us now, where I once had to walk amongst them to bring salvation into their lives. Now, drawn by warmth in winter, they, by the food that Mandus distributes, my church is full and my charges are saved. He walks amongst them and they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce is specially trained for the new machinery that he uses, and it would be irresponsible, nay unethical, to risk such precious lives as he sees here. A changed man since Mexico. It is to be praised that in the face of such appalling tragedy, and from the confines of his sick bed, as he was often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities of all London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food produce business in the land, he distributes his goodwill, his fares to the poor, and the congregate his kingdom in gratitude. So what's my angle? You and me both, buddy. Oh. I didn't know we were Catholic. Boom boom. Oh, that's unexpected. That's not a pig face, though. It's more like jaguar face, maybe. Yeah, I know that's obviously the lever for the going forward part, but first let's look at the apses. And now we got... Okay, those doors can't do anything, so we might as well pull this lever. Ah. Talk to me, journal. A cryptic clue, some kind of mechanism. A secret and infernal one, no doubt. The missing candlestick is clearly the answer. But why? This I cannot fathom. Why hide the secret machines in a place of prayer? And where are the faithful? Why are there drag marks about the altar as if someone was pulled away? Why is there a giant why are there pigs on the altar? Oh, okay. I can light the Alright, yeah, let's light the candles. Yeah, give this place a little bit of ambiance. Alright, so I guess we gotta find the... It told us, gotta find the missing candle. So I better go find the missing candlestick. It's probably curved like this one. Let's see, can I light some of these candles? Nope. At least we've got... Well, some of these are curved. I guess that's not it. Well, I would expect it to be in the storeroom. That would seem to make sense after a fashion. Yep. So we'll walk in here and we will grab it. Those are... I don't know what those are. Do. Investments. Extra crucifixes and some... Oh, here we go. We have our thing. And, yeah. Running down the aisle. Why are you running in charge? Oh. Okay, so we got pig statues. The Madonna of Pigs. Apparently. Oh well. So we go in here and we put that there and we make that work, and there are clicks and clogs. I go whee! And we got another journal thing, so we might as well look at it. Engine fires, the flames are stoked. I hear steam in the walls, vibrations upon the very air. My heart falters at the prospect of throwing the lever and exposing the workings of this dark contraption, but my children beckon me and I cannot fail them. Uh-huh. Alright. I just Dude, oh, hello there. A hellish portal. It appears I have no choice, thus I descend, and may God have mercy upon my soul. This is my bedlam, and I am to be cast as Matthews, and I will wear that mantle for the sake of my boys, and face whatever horrors lie beneath the altar. Alright. Silence. Do not startle or upset the acquisitions. Well, that sounds nice and, euphemistic?
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
Hello, paper. These final thoughts. What exhumission is this? What rotten fruit? What restitching of parts? I doubt I will ever be found, yet I leave you this, scrawled in this malodorous half-light, whilst my tormental shuffers below, my fellow prisoners keen and squeal in the gloam, and where I wait for the knocking upon my cage, it signifies that it is finally my turn to make that dark journey into the interior. Alright. Oh, at least we've got some literate victims. Hello. So, we got a guy in that cage. Alright, so we got that. So yes, now the lantern is going to come into its own because this dark game has gotten darker! And yeah, okay, so I had a little jump at the guy screaming out of the box, so it's a fair cop. And now we got some rats that are dead, like my parents. I figured it was safer to not see what was going on. Why is my lantern flickering? Oh well, I guess that's not important. So we're looking around. We're looking around. We are searching the area. And there are more cages, but we do that. And of course there are babies, because babies crying makes everything better. Oh, I see. Let's Metal Gear Solid our way through this. Alright. Alrighty, so I guess this is a baddie. Alright, so we Metal Gear Solided our way away from him. We know where that door is. Alrighty. First adversary avoided. And so to the stoking. The fog will not lift, the ship is becalmed, everyone lies in the half-light waiting to drown in the dry air. He is the paperweight that ballasts them. Toot toot industry. And yeah, we got quiet. Because he could hear us. That is an extremely efficient candle. Open this. We push that out of the way. And we push it more out of the way. And then we try this door. It's locked. Now we'll try this door. It is also locked. And we might have another fuel container puzzle. We are back outside. And there is music. And there's things we can't really do anything with at the moment. And here's another truck. Oh, meat processing factory on my trucks.
Water in his shoes. Always the water, and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony. It's too damn bony.
Everybody eats our pigs. Now, there we go. Journal. Manda's Processing Company. My soul shudders at what I have seen, but at last I have reached the main part of the factory. Now onwards, downwards to find these flood waters and drain them away. Like Moses, I will cleave the waters and lift my little darlings clear of its vile cradle. Ah, but I probably turned my boys into the pig monsters. Because it would kind of follow. Pig monsters. Monster pigs. Around. Did they hide anything in here? Nope. No, they did not. Yep. Open the door. Ah, I see. This is all the above ground stuff, and this is all the subterranean levels. Level them! It's kind of a level map.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government, they make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion. With only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
Well, that could be read all sorts of different ways. Very few of them are pleasant. Alright, well, nothing else of import here. It's onward and downwards. Piston rooms. Oh, that was mentioned. We have to get the pistons going. Those are some fucking honking pistons. And there they go. Oh, piggy. And this little piggy ran all the way home. Is it a Sabo pig? I think it is a Sabo pig. I mean, I've been following this pig thing throughout, and it often pops up when the shaking sabotage happens. So, it would stand to reason that it's a saboteur pig. Now I want to go up these stairs. We'll go up here first. Okay, this is a different area. That's good. Hello, phone.
Hear me, Mantis. I am compromised. Our contacts must be brief and occasional. Beware the wretches who populate this compound. The way you seek is under the pistons. When you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything.
Alright. So, do that, and October 17th, 1899. Each compartment is ergonomically designed with a feed trough at one end so the product naturally settles into a position ready for the stunning arms to connect to the skull. We use a natural static charge built up by the friction of the carts against the belt to build an electrical charge, which is contained within glass vacuum canisters at the side of the stunning arm mechanisms and delivered along the stun arms via copper cabling. We've observed that the artificial lightning contained within these canisters seems to calm the product further. Now, post-stunning, the line tilts sharply to the vertical, the physics of which tips the stun product upwards to fall directly onto the hook of the bleeding line. This hook passes normally through the haunch or thigh of the product, and from this point we dispense with the belt and instead instigate a channeled floor, which creates a funnel allowing blood and byproduct excretions to collect and run to the fluid collection tanks. Yay! Abattoir! Makes me think of the Flat Designer's sketch. You know, the one where he's actually an abattoir designer, but he's supposed to be designing some council housing or whatever. So, down we go, under the pistons. Trying to avoid the wretches. Yeah, squeal, piggy, squeal. And down we go. And crouch. And we sneak. Piston control room is clearly labeled. And so we walk there and everything goes wrong. Stop. Are your furnaces fueled? Good question. I do not know. Yep, 642. Ah, paper. October 18th, 1899. A series of collecting vents have been installed along the ceiling at this stage of the line. The process of stunning and bleeding the product after expels stinking vapors from its digestive system, which can be collected, condensed, and used in the methane boiler to drive the engine as a whole. This way, more product is processed, the more power becomes available to the machine, and productivity is actually increased. A simple stroke of genius, but one that encapsulates the benefit of self-regulatory and automation. So, the machine eats people. That's cool. 135. Okay. I see. 642. See? These are our furnaces. They are not active. We're going to have to push this button and make them active. Whoa. See? We can just lift that coal like a proper strong man. Hey, look at this. These controls are just gauges. Yes, they are just gaugeatry. So we'll let that do that thing, and wander back here to the controls. I see, these are status indicators. 4 is currently lit. 6 is not. I'll slide this over. Slide that over. See, it's lit. So it all becomes clear. 3 is not lit. So what we do is we get the grab these chunks, we put them in there, and that appears to be all of them, so then we close that, and we light it. And we anger things. Things that man was not meant to know. So that one's lit. We need to make this one work. And so we put in the things. Is there a second thing? Well, it will just have to be sufficient, won't it? I guess it's not sufficient. Oh, maybe we need to grab some more from over here. Nope. Oh, yes. Alright. So, having found ourselves a little bit of coal in the bunker, we put that in there, and we close this, and we light it. And things happen. What's the journal say? Fire and steel. The fires are stoked. Assuming the same architect responsible here as with the chemical plant, I surmise the centralized control system regulates and operates the pistons. Should be a simple matter of finding it, hoping the saboteur relented after simply extinguishing the fires. Well, I mean, come on, it's right there. I had to walk through it. Yeah, surprise pig mask. Well, now that everything's lit, let's do this. Left to right is the traditional control scheme. 1, 2... Well, we turned it on, that's for sure. Okay. No entry to the under pistons when machinery is at rest. That seems ludicrously unsafe. Alright, so we get under here. Clunk, thunk, wabonk. Oh, I see. Probably should have just kept booking it, because we may be visible here. Alright, well. Oh, good, we do have lean. We want to go this way. Alright. Not certain where we're trying to get to here. Of course, that's part of the intent. It's a way to build tension, don't you know? Oh shit. This ain't good. Alright. So, we've made a friend. Making several friends. So, I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go now. Oh, good thing they're not too bright. So as we Metal Gear Solid our way through here, So we're making our way. The only way we know how. Oh, I see. Well, we got his attention. Alright. You keep going that way. We are going to presume that we have to go this way. This is where we started. Nope. So... not knowing what way I'm supposed to go. Or what way I came from. I'm now a wee bit lost. So, walking around in the dark. Try making it to the other end again. And we will sneak past this. And now we're back over here. Alright. Sneaking, we're sneaking. There we go. What? Oh, it's definitely a different location. This is the opposite end of the facility. Hope there's not like a lever or something I'm needlessly missing. Oh. No, but here's a drop into a coal bunker and a exposed gear that could totally tear my scalp out. Ah, we made it! Awesome. Well, that was nice and suspenseful. Descent continues. What did that dark voice instruct me to do? Under the pistons, into the tunnels, and onto the bilge pumps. And if the door should be locked, I will have to find another means of descent. I cannot trust him, but my path is set. I shall ignore those noises, that snuffling, those shuffling steps below me. I will brave whatever lurks beneath, and I will save them. Well, there's at least 3 back there. Alright, well, sawtooth time. Whee! And up we go! Into here. Compound X storage. Danger, no naked flames. Ah, well, that's our reanimation potion, is it not? April 30th, 1899. The crate arrived this morning, and I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved, although there is a subtle yet nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape, but has suffered severe skeletal deformity. Remnants of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed, with evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. It is difficult to ascertain whether this unfortunate is the recipient of some barbarous surgery, or was born deformed and an attempt to enforce his gnarled body into some semblance of humanity was made. What he is, I cannot tell, but I smell the orb upon him, and suspect my great-uncle's presence in his curious condition. And that's what connects us back to the original Amnesia. So it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool, accelerate the process of Mr. Darwin's evolution. But here my great-uncle and I part company. He chose men as the subjects of his experiments, but men are difficult to control and rotten with sentimentality. No, we require a new creature for our chattels. Loyal, clever, strong, easily sated. Well, that explains it. Those pig things are pigs. And they are, magic wanked in the same way that the monsters were in Amnesia. And that is our connection. Flood breach emergency shutdown in place. Oh well, those doors are locked, so I guess I have to go find another way in. And it's not that way. And I can't get up there. Only way is through. So we run down this long line of coal, I presume. I guess it might be coal, it might be gunk. But that's okay. That door is locked, which is unfortunate. This door can't... Chemical transportation. Danger. Highly corrosive and highly flammable. Yes, well. Beggars, choosers, dumbwaiters. In the nest of eggs. Threepenny, sixpence, sparrows and doves. See all the angels a-weeping above. There's no more forgiving, there's no one to save. For today darling Lily goes into her grave. And now we are in the power plant. I don't know how long I've been playing, but I'm gonna say that now is a good stop. Good stop? Yeah, it is a good stop. It's a good time to pause, I think. Clang. And we're in a box, and everything has gone horribly wrong. I said stop, but I guess we don't get that option. Of course, if they keep separating these acts by crashes, then there you go. I do keep separating these acts by crashes. So, until next time, guys, be spooky!